Good evening. This is Feedback Alliance again, and we'll just continue from where we stopped. This is the mode 3 of the BlueStacks multiple instance manager setup, right? So let's just continue. So if you can see my screen, one of my BlueStack app layer instance is running. So I will just stop it. Now, if you look where you're going to see I used by 64 bits each for this my laptop. I'm going to be sincere with you guys. This setup has made my laptop lag most times, unlike before. Right? This is a touchscreen PC, but sometimes this effect don't happen. Like sometimes I'll have to touch and touch and touch before the screen will actually touch. Because, like I said, this is a powerful software, so you have to treat it with caution, right? You have to be very cautious when going about this setup, right? And you can still actually edit your instance. You can still actually edit your instance, and as you can see, I went to settings, my performance. I can increase the core, right? I can increase it, I can reduce it, but I don't want to do that now. Memory allocation, I can increase the RAM rather. So I'll just leave it as custom, right? I'll just leave this as custom for safety reasons. Now, let me also show you something. Let's just see discard changes. I don't know if I've made mistake here. Now, this is the first one. This is where I enter the settings. Now, let me show you something in this third one. I seen. So you cannot compare the performance of this particular instance now that is 2 RAM to this one of of um of MB. That's I just left it as custom, and I believe this is the reasons why my laptop have not started hanging more. So this one was just a custom crate that BlueStacks did for me. This other two I created them myself. So I think it's the best and safest option sef is to go with this custom. But my device can carry 2 RAM. So that is that. Let's just proceed. Let's just proceed and leave this part. So let's start one of them, which definitely I'm going to start this one. I'm going to start it, and when you start it, you're going to see stop. And how you will know that it's actually started is you will see, just come to the app player, or you can still leave it's starting. Then I'll minimize this, and please let's just be patient. We need to understand the tricks of this emulator. Honestly, this is a very good one, right? For those of you that don't want to use your phone for surveys again, you can actually use this setup on your laptop, and it will be like it's a phone you are using, right? You can download your super proxy here. You can download your Mysterium VPN inside this emulator. Do you understand? You can do anything here. So let me show you. Let my Android phone load first. When I was explaining it to some set of bosses, I called this my iPhone 15 Pro Max. Of course, it's not a joke. So this is my normal system. This is what it came with. They gave me a camera where I can snap myself. They gave me settings. Now let's enter settings. Let me show you about my phone. Right, let me show you about my phone. So you see accessibility, date and time, storage, apps, and all of that. You understand? Select IME. So this is just my phone. I can put in my Gmail here too. You can decide to create Gmail here too, but this is not what we are looking at. And to those of you that have been trying to create Gmail and they are asking of number, you can also try creating Gmail in your emulator using the desired country of your choice. It can also go through. You understand? I've done it before and it went through, but because of time, I want to be doing that here. So let's just go back. Let me go to my normal app instance. Okay, so this is my back button. This is my normal home button. If I click on this, no matter where I am, I'll come to my home interface. So these are the apps they gave me, and Play Store is one of them, fortunately. So let's go to Play Store. So you have to take note. You don't need to do much settings, right? You don't need to stress yourself doing much. Just just operate it like your normal Android phone. The only thing is get the instance in your emulator first. That is the important thing. So I don't know why the network is done, but the Wi-Fi is connected. So let's just wait for it. So with your instance and your emulator, you can actually multitask. Multitasking is very, 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 very possible. You understand? So I wish I've downloaded this Pounce app in my 3 instance already in this particular PC. I would have shown you how to multitask, but it's not difficult. This button that my arrow is on here, this restore button, just click on it and then you do something like this. You reduce it. Like me personally, I keep my own. I can keep one here. For instance, so open another instance, keep it here in this part of the screen. Open another instance, keep it here. But the instance gets smaller when you're actually doing any surveys. Do you understand? So I don't know. I don't know if people understand. So seems like my network is not strong enough to penetrate this Play Store for now. Seems like my network is not strong enough. So let me just leave this like this first and explain a little more about the instance. Okay, so things you need to know about an instance. Please, if you set up your instance and maybe it's refusing to start in your device or your phone is rejecting it, just go to your instance multi-task manager. Just go here and do some setup on that particular instance. Like if this is the one that is giving me issues, that is, let's just say my because of my system compatibility, this particular instance don't want to start. I can just go to my settings in the instance and try correcting it. Of course, now let me show you the difference between this my 2 gig RAM device and the MB device. Let me show you some more difference between them. So let this one start. Let's just be patient. This video won't be up to 20 minutes. This is my promise. So just follow me up. Let's understand it, right? Do you understand? So let's follow it up. Now, of course, if you look where you're going to see the difference already. This is my 2 gig RAM device. And how did I know? Now see some options. See let it load first. So I'll show you guys more. In these 2 gig RAM devices, we have airplane mode and many other things, unlike the MB device. So you can, like, that is what I was explaining in the previous video. You cannot compare a device of 4 gig RAM to 2 gig RAM or something like that. You understand? So this is my airplane mode. You understand? Control Shift H and many other things. This is my install APK. In fact, this is just my Android instance because it's a 2 gig RAM. But let me close this again. Sorry for the noise in the background. So let me close this again and come to this one that is MB. Now take note, if I start this, I'm not going to say anything like airplane mode and all of that because it's just an MB device. It's not even up to a gig RAM. So this is just what I'm saying. You can decide to go with this one. Now, if you look here, you're not going to see any controls like airplane mode and all of that. This is because you cannot compare a device of 2 gig RAM to this MB. I would have loved to show you guys how a 4 gig RAM device will look like, but because of time and also let me use this opportunity and explain everything you still need to know about this BlueStacks, right? So let me tell you something funny and real. This your BlueStacks emulator is just like your cloud phone. If you use it well, eh? If you use this BlueStacks well, you can achieve similar to those using a cloud phone, right? So I know some persons that have used this emulator. I know some persons that have used it for some gaming, all these survey games that detect in your devices, that detect location and all of that. So, and even survey apps too. I know some persons that have used it. You understand? So that is that you can actually download your game here depending on your device gig, the RAM of your device, and you can successfully play it. And also, let me tell you something. This your emulator. This your emulator. Um, what do I want to say? What do I want to say? Okay, yeah. Someone asked me a question. Since I'm taking my time to think before I say anything here, someone asked me a question saying, his phone's app account is not connecting. That is, it's still showing him or her network issues even after connecting to using BlueStacks to open the account. So it's very easy. Sometimes before network enter your instance, it takes a little while. You understand? So there might be network in my device, but no network in your instance. Yes, like what is happening here. My phone have network, but due to some reasons, there's no network in my instance. And I think the reason is because of this Mysterium VPN. So watch what will happen now. So please, I just want you guys to understand all these things. If your survey site is still showing you um connect to network or location detected or no location detected, just know it's network issues, especially when you are using BlueStacks Android emulator, right? So I'm stopping this right now. I'm stopping this. So what will happen now? The network will come back to my emulator now because I have data. So yeah, that's the sign of network. As you can see, my normal device have started loading and all of that. So let this thing load. I want to stop this video, but let me show you guys something. So you can see it was my Mysterium that was hindering network, that Play Store that was not opening, and all of that. It was my Mysterium VPN. So this is just like the difference between a standard MB instance and a 2 gig RAM instance. So now see what I was talking about. See what I was talking about. Let it load. While it's loading, let me come to the second instance that I've loaded already and come to my apps. Yeah, Play Store should be here. So see another thing you use and know that your network is good. All these advertisements will be active. Remember before now, when there was no network in the instance, you did not see anything like this. So at the moment, if you download your Pons app here, you will never get network issues because network is currently in this emulator, right? So let me show you guys something now. So this is my Play Store. Let's just wait for it to load. Okay, they said I should sign in, and I'm not going to be doing that now. Let me go to the Play Store that I've signed in my other instance. Let me go there. So let's be patient. Okay, so it's not this one. Okay, let me just explain it so I can stop this video. So this is my Play Store, which I'm not going to be signing in now because of time, or maybe I'll try signing in the next video. But in this particular video, I can't sign in. So to those of you that are using Android phone, you understand why you need to sign in using your normal Gmail account. And once you sign in, you'll be able to download anything that your device can carry. You can download Dream League here, eFootball, Call of Duty. Most persons use this emulator for games, but in our own case, we are using it for surveys. Yeah, and in my little advice, like if I'm to advise you guys, I'll just say you can use this emulator for those apps those survey apps that always detect location. Those of you that are using location changer on your phone, this one is slightly better than location changer, because in the case of Pounds app, I used location changer and nothing worked. So there are some sites that are like Pounds too, that you will need to use this emulator. So that is going to be that for now. Thank you very much for watching up to this time. God bless you all. See you in the next video. See you in the next video.